At least 12 people, including one of the two attackers, were killed during an attack on a beach in Sydney, Australia. The attack took place as the Australian Jewish community gathered on the beach to celebrate Hanukkah. There could have been many more victims if it hadn't been for the heroic actions of one of the witnesses to the attack. It was around 7 p.m. local time when the shots rang out. More than 1,000 people gathered to celebrate the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah and were forced to flee.
I just heard a few fireworks going off. That's what it sounded like anyway. So I sort of took my mum to have a look, see what was going on, almost show her the view in a way. And the next thing you know, I saw a white car with a guy shooting, firing from his car. And then I saw, there was an older lady who was killed.
I seen the guy jump out of the car with the gun, and he was just shooting down the thing. And then I started filming on my phone, and then pretty well he just kept shooting, and then he turned around and he shot right in my direction, and then I dropped my camera and then sped off. Yeah.
Boom, 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 everything, man, boom, boom. I look this, me. And one moment, the man in the gun, he say me, this, me, I go before the car, yes.
He aimed at you?
Moi, there is one car, I say this, I'm cashed. I listen, boom, boom, I cashed.
It was a crime carried out with brutal precision and consistency. The terrorists showed no mercy to anyone.
I seen a kid, she was maybe 8 years old, she got injured in the leg, and she was crying, and she was on the ground. So she was behind her mom. Her mom was on the ground as well. So her mom, she was holding her kid. She was 8 years old, and the other kid, she was maybe 2-3 years old as well. And they've been like that, and many people, they've been running away.
Those who survived speak of a true miracle, but these dramatic moments will remain in their memories for a long time.
Everyone was just running, and there were bullets, and there were so many of them, and we were really scared. We didn't know where they were coming from.
The death toll could have been much higher, but one of the witnesses to the attack showed remarkable courage and heroism. Despite the danger, he threw himself at one of the attackers, knocking the weapon out of his hand. It later turned out that he was a 43-year-old local fruit seller. Finally, the two perpetrators hid on a bridge near the parking lot, where after several minutes of exchanging fire, they were hit by bullets from police weapons. Only the presence of the police prevented the angry witnesses to the shooting from lynching them.
An attack on Jewish Australians is an attack on every Australian. And every Australian tonight will be, like me, devastated on this attack on our way of life. There is no place for this hate, violence and terrorism in our nation. Let me be clear, we will eradicate it.
This is a photo of one of the attackers. Australian authorities have not yet released details about who exactly is behind the attack, but this video clearly shows that the terrorists knew how to use weapons and how to handle themselves during an exchange of fire. They were also well prepared, as evidenced by one of their rifles. An improvised explosive device was also found at the scene of the crime, which fortunately was successfully defused.
Could I ask, but this is a time of calm. This is a time where I want to make sure that there is no retribution. The police are investigating thoroughly. We have acted promptly. We have taken decisive action. Could I just ask for calm in the community? Allow the police to do our job. We will work closely with community, and I'll continue to provide updates about the investigation as they go on.
Among the victims is a 12-year-old girl, a rabbi, and an Israeli citizen. Israeli authorities call for action against anti-Semitism.
We send our warmest strength from here, from Jerusalem, and we repeat our alert time and again to the Australian government to seek action and fight against the enormous wave of anti-Semitism which is plaguing Australian society. Let's hope for better news, and we hope to see them all healing and here.
This is the bloodiest attack on the Jewish community in Australia. But since Israel's attack on the Gaza Strip more than 2 years ago, the number of incidents of varying severity has increased significantly.
In the space of just 1 year, reported incidents increased over 300%.
and that includes threats, vandalism, harassment, and physical violence. We've seen cars being torched, synagogues being torched, individual Jews harassed and attacked, and that is completely unacceptable.
Following the shooting in Sydney, security measures have been increased in many cities around the world. Additional police forces are securing Hanukkah celebrations in New York City, London, and Berlin, among other places.